Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of What the Haul. Don't have a one brand review coming out for a little while, but there is a brand that I did kind of scoop up a number of things from. I thought we should talk about it, and that brand in question is Omorovicza. One of the few beauty people that I follow on Instagram is Skin Perfect. I think she's called Evie. Beautiful girl. I don't know how she came up in my periphery, but I was on that account from when she launched. You know, she was using a lot of the brands and the products that I was into. So I'm like, let me get on board with this. So I went on her account recently and she's currently in Budapest with Omorovicza. And I was like, oh yeah, maybe that's like a little reminder for me to actually start talking about this brand. I mean, what is there to say? You know, it's a brand from Hungary. If you look at the prices on their gold collection, which is their lifting, or like the blue diamond, it's stupid money. Some of their classic other offerings, it's a little bit more accessible. They also came out with a collection that's in the pink packaging, which they're calling their Queen products. You know, one of their iconic products is their Queen of Hungary Mist. If you're familiar with the beauty elixir from Caudalie, it's that same sort of idea. Basically, the anchor behind the brand is the waters of Budapest or Hungary are so magical and antibacterial. It's antioxidant. It's got lots of trace minerals and so on. For those reasons, their products are top of the top, restoring, magical, and so on. Holtz had it at one time, many years ago actually. They used to have a section that was almost like what my friend called, it was like skincare heaven. It's kind of getting harder to find. At one stage, the Bay was selling it. Essence had it at one point. If you did want to buy into this brand, the only places for sure, they have their DTC website where you can get absolutely everything, and they have their reward scheme, gift for purchase, etc. You can buy through Look Fantastic. Saks has like a small edit of products from them as well. I don't know if it's all four seasons, but I know definitely the one, Bel Air Yorkville, 60 Yorkville. That one, they do have a Omorovicza services. So if you've ever heard of the Hydrofacial, some brands will create boosters to partner with the Hydrofacial. JLo did it. I think Dermalogica do it. They have a gold facial, a blue diamond facial, a gold body exfoliation. There's all sorts of treatments that they offer at Four Seasons. So it's that caliber of product, right? Like Valmont or Cell Cosmet. But the products that I picked up are some of my favorites. First being the deep cleansing mask. This is a very soft clay mask. It's definitely up there with the Sicily. Now they have two types. They have the one that's the Ultra More, and that one is a little bit gritty. It has a very aromatic sort of fragrance about it, so it can be a bit irritating, a bit scratchy for some people. But this is perfect all year, all skin types. It's so airy and so soft. When you sweep it on, it just glides very easily. It doesn't dry down hard. It doesn't feel like cement. It's just a really delightful clay mask. I would repurchase it because, again, I like a clay mask and I don't want one that's too drying, and this is definitely not that. It's just a very nice, mild sort of clay mask. The two things that I love most from Omorovicza don't necessarily have their Hungarian mineral water in them. And one of those is this, which is the Miracle Facial Oil. Now they do have a Queen oil as well now, which comes in the pink container. It's got this really light, slightly powdery fragrance. If I remember correctly, it's the same sort of smell as the night cream. Unlike, say, for example, some of my other favorite oils, like the ones from Darphin, which I no longer buy, this actually has bakuchiol in it. Bakuchiol is that retinol alternative, and that's what makes this really worth your time. Not only does it have that beautiful lightness, that fine texture, it also has a treatment element built into it. So the longer you use it, the more even your skin turns out. It is the lightest, the finest, the most unbelievable oil I've ever come across. So it is only 30 mils, but it's fucking huge. If you are somebody who likes your natural products, if you want to get into vitamin A's and retinols and maybe you're scared of irritation, this is a far more gentle way of getting your retinol. Yes, it has essential oils, but you know, to each his own. Not everyone is allergic to essential oils. Some of us love our essential oils. If you want something that's way more active and you like that sort of idea, I've done a video where I talked about retinol oils, so things which actually have active amounts of vitamin A and retinol. This is just an alternative. You wake up in the morning looking like a better version of yourself for having used this product. And then lastly, because you know I like my body care products, this is definitely in my Hall of Fame, my personal Hall of Fame, their Firming Body Oil. In the copy, it says that the primary ingredients are sweet almond oil and vitamin E, but when you actually read the ingredient deck, it does say that jojoba and rice are the primary ingredients in that one. The only other body oil that I would have ever said really ticks all the boxes as well as this is the one from Tom Ford, the Neroli Portofino oil. I used to buy that on a regular, and this is the same sort of idea. It's not a dry oil, but it's a moisturizing oil that absorbs completely. If I hop out of the shower and I need to run, it's summer, I'm just wearing wearing a t-shirt. 2 pumps covers both forearms from elbow to wrist perfectly. It just dries immediately. The skin just sucks it up. And although it does have a slight sort of herbally rosemary fragrance about it, it disappears really quickly. And recently what I've discovered is if I do that same 2 pumps and I do like a single spritz of my summertime fragrance, this Paula's Ibiza, amazing combo. Just some honorable mentions. One is their foaming cleanser, absolute 10 out of 10. I hate foaming cleansers and I always refer to the La Mer one as being one of the worst. When you rinse the product off, there's this strange sort of veil. And this is the most airy, most delightful foaming cleanser. It produces lots of bubbles and you feel perfectly clean, ready to go. It doesn't have any dye, but because it has so much copper in it, it has this slight sort of pastel-y blue color about it. It smells good, it feels good. If you like a luxury cleanser and you want a foam texture, this is the absolute best foaming cleanser ever. Their night cream, I think, is another product that was really exceptional. I don't think it was transformative. It's not active, doesn't claim any vitamin C, retinol, anything like that. One of those sort of buttery textures that just kind of glides on the skin, and because it's so hydrating, you wake up looking really nice and refreshed. You know, sometimes just having the right type of moisture can make your skin look a lot nicer. A product that I thought was really underwhelming was the Gentle Buffing Jelly. I bought it when it was like new on the shelves. I think there are definitely far better manual exfoliants out there. And one product that I tried from them that really disappointed me was the copper peel. It was like a nothing product for me. I would skip it. Maybe the copper peel that they offer in spa might be different to the copper peel that you have at home. So if you do like your premium pricier skincare products, this is one of those brands you definitely have to keep your eyes out for. If you've used any of these, or if there are other things from Omorovicza that you rate, definitely put those in the comments down below. I'm curious. I'd like to know what you got to say. If I continue doing this, I'm going to need to put on my sunglasses, incidental UV. Thumbs up, thumbs down, however this moved you. Thank you for listening. Thank me for speaking, and I will catch you in the next one. Adios.